Alright guys, this is another video by Acid Blackouts, bringing you another Madden video, and as you can see, this is not my ordinary Jets franchise video, so I will not be talking about the teams and what I predict them and what ESPN's predicting. I'm actually going to be talking about the videos. Me and my friend luvpaste started up a fantasy draft. I'm the Packers and he's the Jaguars. I accidentally skipped, but I forgot to press the record button for my pick, but I got the 9th pick in the draft, and I selected Calvin Johnson Jr. Basically, I can't tell you who he picked. I think for his first pick, he took Robert Griffin III. I will tell you in drafts in this one, like 3 of the first picks are quarterbacks. Like the top 5 picks, 4 of them are quarterbacks. The ones that I know go that quick are Breeze, Brady's, and let's see, top 4 are Breeze, Brady, Rodgers, and Peyton. I don't know what order. I believe Rodgers goes first. So like I said, as I said, I forgot to press the record button. I did choose Calvin Johnson. Well, wait, and the drafting in this game, if you go last year, it was very quick. It would just skip right through all the picks and go right back to yours. Well, in this one, it's kind of got to take a bit to sim through each one, kind of like in how it was in Madden 12. So drafts take a bit longer to do. I will tell you right now, we didn't do a full draft. We usually just draft our offense and I always draft a couple defensive players. Just because I want, a couple players on defense that are good. So let's see. Right now, it is my friend luvpaste's turn again. So what to talk about? So, basically in this video, it's just only the draft. I guess I have another video I'm gonna upload afterwards of this same franchise. It's the, it's it's only like a 5-minute video. It's during the preseason, where me and my friend are relocating, and when I first got the game, I got it on release date. He didn't. He kept telling me to relocate to London, so I wasn't thinking anything of it. So when we both started relocating, I didn't want to move to London, and I figured he was going to move to London, so we both chose LA. So now there are 2 football teams in LA. He got the better name, though, so the fans are more happy for him, but he doesn't care about the fans, what they think. So if you look, he kind of just chose what he thought was cool. I chose what the fans wanted, more or less. As you can see, it's my pick now. It's kind of weird. Nothing shows up until you move it. I'm looking at the quarterbacks, and I'm thinking, you want to know what? I don't really want a quarterback that's been playing for a while. I kind of want to take a rookie quarterback. So I end up looking at, and then Tim Tebow's not really a rookie, but I was looking at E.J. Manuel, Geno Smith, and Tim Tebow. I am a Tebow fan. I like Tebow. I think he's semi-decent. He's not amazing, but he's semi-decent. So I was looking at them, and I was looking at their stats, and I ended up deciding with Geno Smith, but I did not take him right here, because I figured he's not going to go for a while. There's no point in me wasting my my second-round pick on him. So I go back to wide receivers. Then I'm like, nope, I don't want wide receivers. So I get looking at tight ends. And then I decide, okay, these guys will be here for a bit. So I go back to wide receiver. Then to fullback. Then to halfback. I have no idea what I'm probably doing in this right now. So I go back to wide receiver. And I get looking. I don't need someone spectacular. But I do end up taking Dez Bryant. Just because he's only been playing for a few years. He's a great target to have. He's been one of the most productive wide receivers in recent years. He led with touchdowns in the red zone, I believe, last year. Or touchdowns in general, passing touchdown. Not positively sure on that. So correct me if I'm wrong. No hate, though. Oh, and I should say, leave a like, comment, let me know what you like, what you don't like. Yeah. So I go to halfback. Maurice Jones-Drew is on the board. I do end up taking Maurice Jones-Drew. There are probably a few better choices than that, but let me explain. I chose Maurice Jones-Drew because I I have a Jaguars franchise that I'm not recording, and I only played a couple games. So it's a superstar. I'm the quarterback for them, um, and honestly, Maurice Jones-Drew isn't half bad. So I decided, why not take him? I know he didn't play it all last year, so his overall is a bit lower than what it was, but that's okay. Um, my friend Lovepast's pick again, so I'll go talk about something else instead of my picks right now. Like I said, I will be uploading after this one another 5-minute video of just the relocation process, and then after that, a long-awaited another video of my Lord of the Rings playthrough, which I kind of stopped for a bit because I was doing live comm on them, or trying to, but the voice and the video would not sync. I couldn't get them to sync up because you can't do a live comm through Roxio, and I'm using a Roxio game capture. I'm using the HD Pro one, but I mean, like, I can do a live stream, but I can't do a live comm. So I just end up I'm gonna do a narration over it like I'm doing to these ones. And honestly, I find it a bit easier to do, but it's okay. So go check out some of my other videos. It'd be nice. I do have a couple Godfather 2 videos up. I probably won't be doing much with those. And one of them, I re-uploaded. I went through and did both of the beginning parts, twice because the DLC wasn't downloaded. It wasn't working right on the first file, so I left that video up there. But then I went back and I redid, and now I have the DLC, and I just haven't done anything with it. I do have some other Lego Lord of the Rings videos, so go check those out. I have some older videos on here of like Madden 12, which is when the last time I really did some MW3 videos, a NASCAR video. As you can see, it's my pick. I'm looking at tight ends. Jermichael Finley's on the list. I'm a huge Packers fan. Jermichael Finley's like an 88 overall in this. Not bad, not great. So I decided to go with him. I've always had good luck with him. So that's what I do. I take Jermichael Finley. And the next pick should be mine too. Let's see, what else? I have, let's see, like I said, MW3 NASCAR, MLB 2K10 Fantasy Draft, an NBA 2K10 online play. There's 4 videos to that. That's when YouTube would only allow you to upload 10-minute videos, so there's 4 videos. I got a couple sniper montages on here. A triple kill with Semtex. Ooh, special. As you can see, it's my pick again. I'm looking at the quarterbacks. This is when I start looking at the stats, and I believe this is when I choose Geno Smith to take. So yeah. MW2 videos. I have a racist joke videos if anyone likes racist jokes. And none of the jokes on there are mine. I just found them online and put them in the video. So there are a couple religious jokes in there, so if you don't want to see that, don't go to that. A lot of hate comments on that video. So yeah, don't go to that if you don't want to see religious jokes. Because I am somewhat religious, not really religious to the point where I go to church and I pray and all that stuff, but I believe that there's something out there, you know. You never know. There's some stuff, you never know. I don't know. I got it, and I'm proud to be an American video. Everyone, you know, America, fuck yeah. Home of the brave, woo. My other playthrough that I've been doing, though, is a Jets franchise, owner's mode. Trying to bring a bad team to a good team. It's not a fantasy draft, it's a straight-up Jets team game, franchise. Once again, I'm going to be firing Rex Ryan because I don't want him as my head coach. There are various reasons for that. And I believe it goes back to my friend Lovepaste's pick again, and not mine. We'll see in a second. So what I've decided that I'm not going to put up videos on Sunday. just because of the way my schedule is at work. I don't get done until 8:30 that day, so I don't usually get home until about 9:30. And I go to bed at like 2:33 because I gotta, I work night shifts. So, um, so no videos on Sundays, unfortunately. And what I'm gonna do with with the Jets owners video and the what is the one I'm doing? The fantasy draft teams. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. What I'm gonna be doing to those teams, I'm gonna be uploading them every other day. So right now, for this week, I will have this video up. What's today? Monday? Monday? Yeah, Monday. So we'll have this video up on Monday, and then we'll have 3 videos of this fantasy league up this week. Well, yeah, 3 of these, and we'll basically have 3 of each week once you figure it out. Because like I said, I don't do videos on Sunday, so there won't ever be a time when it's 4 for one and 3 for the other. So it'll always be 3 for each. As you can see, I'm looking at wide receivers. I was honestly thinking about taking Eric Decker, but then I got thinking about it, and I'm like, I don't really want him. Mario Manningham in 13, he was always a huge, he was always my fourth. He always ended up being my 4th string, really. But whenever he was on the field, he pulled out the stops. Randy Moss, amazing person, but he's getting old. I ended up choosing Torrey Smith. Only been playing for 2 years. He's quick. He can catch the ball. He can run. What more do you need? Nothing. Exactly. I'd like to say, go check out my friend Reaper of Fear. I have him listed on my channel. He just finished up a Minish Cap playthrough, and he's starting up a Pokemon Crystal playthrough. And who doesn't like, Pokemon? I mean, come on, go check that shit out. And I think he's probably nearing a finish on Godfather 2 campaign, but I'm not sure. As you can see, it's my pick again. And his Tenchu Z, I'm pretty sure he's still doing that. As you can see, I'm looking through defensive players now. Cornerback is always the first one I choose. Asante Samuel's pretty good, but I see Ladarius Webb. Ladarius Webb is a motherfucking beast. He's an animal. He's only been playing for 1 year, so I take him. He's good. He's doing Tenchu Z playthrough, and the thing about him, when he plays, he does narrations like this, but he always knows what he's going to talk about usually. So we don't have to worry about. I mean, he always has like a topic. The only things that he does live comm on is his Game Boy games that he plays, because he's actually playing on a computer and he can talk about those. I mean, it's kind of hard to do a narration over that because it's not recorded on the Roxio, so it's actually like a live comm narration. It's my friend luvpaste pick again. At this time, I'm pretty sure he said he was done. Basically, my last 2 picks that I always do in my draft are a punter and a kicker, just because, you want a good kicker so you can kick it further. Good punter, just in case you have to punt it if it's a real close game. The only time I really necessarily punt it, though, is when I'm doing a user game, like when it's me versus a friend or something. Yeah. So, what else do we have to talk about? Next week, in my next Jets video, I'll be talking about the Buffalo Bills and what they will be going. What the predictions are for them. And I'm going to tell you right now, they're not good predictions. And when I end up getting through them, it's probably either going to be about what ESPN said or even worse. Because the Bills are bad. Sorry, Bills fans, but your team is bad. So, oh, damn. Like I said, you should check my friend out there, just like I said, because he's trying to get some views, and it help him out a lot, like his videos and stuff like that. He puts up 3 or 4 videos a day, so I mean, there's always something to watch with him. You'll always have videos to watch every day. He's just like I said, he started up a Pokemon Crystal, which in all honesty was a reference by me. I told him to either do Crystal or Yellow. And Crystal, you can, catch a Suicune. Woo. Suicune. Amazing. Let's see. Whose pick is it? luvpaste pick. Okay. Hopefully I'll be able to keep these videos coming because he is starting college this week as a freshman going in. So I'm not, because I chose not to go to college. I don't do bad in school, but I don't like school, so it's not really a choice of mine. And I'm already making pretty decent money every week, and I don't need to come out of college with $120,000 worth of debt. Not really a personal choice of mine. Let's see. I believe it's probably my pick. It's probably coming to the end pretty soon. I think I pick another. I think I pick a middle linebacker next. I believe middle linebacker is always good to have. I don't think it's my pick though. Might be. Yep, my pick. Like I said, I think I go with the middle linebacker, and I know for a middle linebacker I go and I choose Brandon Spikes. I don't know if he's necessarily really good in this, but in Madden 13, that man was an animal. I do have, after 3 weeks, 1 week, 2 week, 2 weeks I think, into the regular season, I had a guy with 6 sacks and another guy with 3 sacks, I believe. No one I've honestly even really heard of, but that's okay. You always have those surprise people on your team that do amazing. Okay. Do 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 do. Wasn't even paying attention to the video screen, so I have no idea who I just picked. That's okay though. We got another 6 minutes to talk. I'm gonna be. I don't have any more Jets videos recorded. So after I get done recording these narrations, I'm gonna get some recordings of those. Probably another 3 or 4 games, just to keep in a video bank, basically. Because that's probably be a good idea. So I have them. Do 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 do. Come on. Alright, it's my pick. What am I looking at here? Left ends and right ends are good to have. Usually I just choose people that I know for that though, and I know that are good. And I always thought BJ Raji was a defensive tackle, not a left end, honestly. Because I'm pretty sure in Madden 13 they have him listed as a defensive tackle. And I don't know if that was just a mishap or if the Packers changed his position, but I guess we'll find out. This Thursday, one of the probably be an amazing game. It won't be like the playoff game that they had, because it's not for the playoffs for a chance in the Super Bowl. But Broncos and Falcons come up and they get to play in the Mile High City. So that'll be a good game. Definitely one I'm looking forward to. This opening week for the NFL, there's honestly probably only 4 games that I'd probably watch. I think one of them's that one on Thursday. Then the Eagles and Redskins on Monday. The Saints and Saints and Falcons, because that'll be a good rematch to see if Breeze throws another 5 picks against them. Probably won't ever happen. And now that Breeze threw those picks and no touchdowns that game, Brady will take that record from Breeze, the most games with a touchdown in a row. So Brady will take that record most likely, because there's not ever going to be a game where Brady doesn't throw a touchdown, probably. I mean, except for that preseason loss against the Lions, but other than that, that's preseason, so who cares? And I also did not know, I saw this today, that Shane Leckler is not the punter for the Texans anymore. Not the Raiders anymore. He is now on the Texans. I did not know that, in all honesty. So, yeah. Did not know that. Find out new things every day, don't we? And you all know what I've noticed? I've noticed that I'm kind of talking really fast for this video. Usually I don't talk this fast, but as you can see, I'm getting to my kicker. So that means I only have 2 picks left, this one and a kicker. I ended up choosing Justin Tucker. I choose him because he's only been playing for 1 year, and he definitely has proved himself in that 1 year. I have him in every single ESPN fantasy draft that I do. And then back up, I have Greg Zerlane, who I believe is the Rams kicker. Rams? Maybe, yes, I don't know. Don't really care. He's a kicker, so it's okay. And I believe for my punter I'd choose Morstead, I believe. I don't know how you pronounce that. Morstead, him, Thomas Morstead. I was looking for Leckler, but he was already gone. Oh no, he wasn't. He was right there, but he was old, and even though he's only a punter, I figured, I don't want I don't want really old people on my team that I'm necessarily gonna have to use, so I decided against it. I was done picking, and I believe my friend was, so I simmed it to the end, but in this one it doesn't go right to the end. You actually have to wait for it to go through all the picks, which is kind of annoying, but since you have time to, like, as an owner, you have to set your concession prices and all that stuff. I figured you gotta, think, well, that's not too bad then. Have something to do while I wait. So that's what we do during that, or what I do at least during that time. And this video's got about a minute and a half left. I'd just like to say, leave a comment, leave a like, something. Subscribe if you want to see more of these. I will have actual games coming up, and then on let's see, what's today? Today's Monday, so I'll have a game from this franchise on Wednesday, and I'll have another Jets video up tomorrow, and then I'll be putting up a Lord of the Rings game probably every day, just to throw in something different. One thing I know, since I did relocate my stadium, I can tell you one thing. My fans are not happy. They're like, oh my God, now that just becoming a Packers fan and they move, oh, what a shame, and stuff like, oh, I can't take my family to the Packers game anymore. It's like, well, you still could. You just gotta come to California. It's not a bad thing. I mean, it's a bit further than probably your 10-mile commute to the stadium that used to be there, but it's okay. Alright, well, like I said, leave a like and a comment. This has been Acid Blackouts, bringing you a whole new video series. Have a good day, everyone. Boo doo boo boo boo.